Imprisonment matters at all.
Control the city.
There's a Helveed. You can't lock Fallen Knights. Okay. 3 poisons. I think I'll just start by insanitying these. It's either that or I lead on Eternal Fire Disciple. I run Tiger's Eye, but it doesn't spend coins very well. The only real reason to play Tiger's Eye is for Sewer Raiders. I guess maybe sometimes you'll Gellert round 1. Well, this is a thing that can happen. Sometimes they just proactive Roderick into Joachim when you need to play a poison on turn 2. Whatever. It's also their Purify. Like, not even worried about them playing Cupbearer to Purify. Sure.
How's you doing business with you?
Guess we'll click it. Take the Raiders. I guess put it here so that if he wants to Blightmaker me, he has to put it between 2 3s. So I've got a Disciple I don't mind playing. Okay. So we get round 1 pretty easily. Ulrich, Fallen Knight, a Kong, a Disciple. Gellert, sweet.
Fallen Knights, that is who we are.
Give what we demand, not harm a hair on your wench's head.
Oh, yeah. I think this is the current deck link. I think I use a Leader Charge alongside the Fallen Knight just to not get tourney jousted. It's an Invo. I mean, sure. He wants to trade his Vincent even with my Ulrich and then Invo my 6 provision card. That is fine.
How low we have fallen.
Cool, I'm glad. I try to play different stuff. Yeah, I mean, I would say that it's a pretty big flaw of this deck, that it goes tall at all, but it's just how it goes.
Slow, ain't ya?
Hey, you can't go try hard. Oh, the Whoreson. Yeah, okay. Oh. Or not.
Curious. Should have turned green, not yellow.
Sure. That one's fine. Now all our stuff is out of range. pretty sure I just play into the ball. It's not like he can poison my things.
Yes, you! Have you made your offering?
I've got a board. I've got 2 Fallen Knights. If his hand doesn't have the tar removals, these are still just gonna win the game. If he does have the tar removal, then I'm resolving 2 Bone Talisman effects. Yep.
Let us see.
Enough! Let us finish this!
To trade in fisting. Eternal fire, protect us.
This grimoire, you are worthy neither of mercy nor forgiveness.
Now what? You can coup Whoreson.
The Vermorland's detest intruders.
That's fine. So what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I mean, I play this. It's not terrible, it's just kind of weird. You play into tall punish and wide punish.
Give me my son. Drinking can be hazardous to your health.
So I'm gonna play this so he can't coup the Joachim.
This will make for prime product.
Yeah, or play Usurper. Can do that.
Defeat them with hunger, crush them with thirst.
Okay. He can, like, coup the Whoreson, and then play another card. Or you can give up. Okay. Cool.
War is no game.
You could have gotten to round 3. I don't know if it mattered, but you could have gotten to round 3. Just like coup the Whoreson, kill a 4, play the Usurper. The RPG.
Close ranks.
Does RPG just mean has a story? I thought RPG like implied some kind of progression. That's what I thought. I don't think this game has that. Plays? It's a role you could be playing, and it's role playing. So is Frostpunk an RPG? Because I'm role playing as like the ruler of the city. Is a typical Firesworn list. I don't know what a typical Firesworn list means. I think I've played against Firesworn 0 times this season.
Smile, you blooded kip.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Anything that's not early access is now an RPG. I see.
Semper Fi!
Nice mess you've got here.
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird line.
Shite. Mouse upside down again.
Sort of says that he doesn't have a blue stripe scout in hand, at least naturally.
Onward! Attack!
Slow, ain't ya?
I win the long round if he takes me there. I can beat a couple of commandos. He roached. I'm just gonna pass here and save the Whoreson. If he wants to play down to 4 and take me to a long round, I think I win.
Death to the enemy!
Yeah, I think this is good for me. Does anyone still play Renew? I shouldn't ask that. People play Renew for way longer than they should have. What? If he's Renew, he wouldn't have kept playing cards there. He would just take the 2 extra commandos. Like, either way, he shouldn't have clicked on the commando to get the extra one out. He should have just left them all on deck for round 2. Okay, I don't know. Maybe he is Renew. I don't know what's going on anymore.
Fallen knights, that is who we are. Trading, fisting, eternal fire, protect us.
Just faced him. Oh, that's why. Okay. Why did he play another card though if he wants to push around 2? Okay, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm confused. Was it just bait to get me to play my Ulrich? Could have Furked out with this tag. I probably should have Furked out with this tag. I don't want the poisons in round 3.
These goods.
Just get it out of boiling oil range.
Then his ears!
Is Swarm bad this patch? It's not bad, just hasn't been good in a long time because there's better things to do in Syndicate. Or do you mean Arrakis Swarm?
Mind your words, and who you address, and how you address them.
Yeah, Siege exists. There's a lot of decks that just naturally beat up on Arrakis right now. Siege, the Skellige decks. Blightmaker's probably improved Nilfgaard's matchup quite a bit. Now, like, yeah, Innocence is guaranteed because they have a card that just puts 3 bodies in play.
Move it, or I'll beat you bloody.
Whoa! Crazy. Drone with AQ against Nilfgaard. Yeah, the matchup's just not as free as it was before. And you've just got other bad matchups to also punish you. Locks the Abomination. Okay.
Product needs to hit the streets at dawn. That clear?
Cool. I don't think losing the Veil matters, but it does feel a little bad.
Now this is a knife.
A receipt? I could draw a pencil on your forehead if you like.
accept your offering. I had a hammer. I had a hammer in the morning.
Do this to stop this from growing. I mean, the only reason Syndicate makes sense is that everything has Zeal.
Well, we've not had enough. Remove his cowl, then his ears.
What's Bank doing? This Bank kind of does nothing. Oh, never mind.
By denying penance, you confirm your guilt.
Space for Jacques. It doesn't really matter, I can play the Procession.
Nice mess you've got here.
The problem was I wasn't gonna have space for the Procession unless he killed something. Or not.
My knights, I need to be like witches, strong and immune.
Only 1 point worse.
Commands are sacred. Treat it as such.
If he had Yrden, he wouldn't have heat waved what he heat waved. Flame. Which one's Keeper of the Flame? Is that the one that profits 1 every time you make a token? I'm not playing it. I don't think it's very good.
Oh, goody. I was getting bored.
The boost row one. I haven't thought about it since it was buffed. I remember doing the math and thinking the numbers didn't make sense, but I'm not sure what those numbers are. And every devotion card? What? I have 2 devotion cards in my deck. I play less devotion cards than Cove or Jackpot. Oh, I guess we have Shock too, if you want to count Shock. I don't even count him. Yeah, Oric and Junior are the main ones. And then the other decks also play Mutant's Maker, which isn't in this list. I mean, like, you're never not playing this card if you're Devotion, and then, like, you're playing Firesworn, so we have Oric in the deck, because, I mean, one of the main reasons to go Devotion Firesworn.
Sewers remind me of the fjords back home.
This deck doesn't really take advantage of having a bunch of coins, though.
We dare not set sail without her blessing.
I wouldn't say Whoreson was unplayable. It saw some play in some tournaments. It like had matchups where it was bad, but if you just banned Skellige, it was just kind of good.
I'm gonna lose your teeth too.
Megascope Fallen Knight is so slow. You're not protecting the Fallen Knight off the Megascope either, because it comes out on turn end, so you can't spawn anything after it's spawned. So it's just going to come down as a 4.
Drive off the mages and their foul magicry.
give what we demand. Not harm a hair on your wench's head.
Bow before mortal Freya.
Accept our sacrifice! You are worthy neither of mercy nor forgiveness.
Take second poison on the Drakkar.
Now this is a knife.
I think I could go for the D0. This makes the priest worse. Yeah, sure. I'm still able to just take with Kong. SY cleric decks? No. I don't know what that would mean. The only thing that cares about clerics is the Keeper of the Flame dude, right?
Yes, you. Have you made your offering?
So in round 3, Fulmar would actually be a problem. I think I'm pushing. Hopefully I find my Ulrich. Cool. This doesn't do anything for me. It's fine.
If we're to murder and pillage to survive, then so be it. We have fallen. Fist. Eternal fire protect us.
Put my paws on my traitors to death.
The amulet.
Yes, you. Have you made your offering?
I think I hold the Sacred Flame. Dagger's terrifying. It's not gonna be better in round 3. Eh.
Yes, you. Have you made your offering?
I'm not gonna all in here, but do this. I'm guessing he doesn't have the Fulmar in hand. He Sig's rated last turn. Okay. So we get all his cards. Oh. Why is there a Mardrome in his deck? I guess he was playing Armored Drakkars. Was that the snapshot list? I know the snapshot list was doing weird stuff. Wait. No, there's no dagger in the snapshot
He's
list.
picked a fight with
I
the
don't know.
wrong kind of Skelliger.
Tortoise? No tortoise. I want this in round 1. Double Fallen Knights.
Good luck. Not too much, eh?
No, dwarves do not qualify for childcare tax relief.
I mean, you can say it was mistimed, or he just didn't know if we were going to play another card into the round. Though, I guess after we play Sacred Flame, he sort of knows that we're willing to play our last card.
To trade in wisdom, eternal fire, protect us.
Every lock holds the key to... Wait. Test out the darkness, non-humans!
Yeah, he lost by 1.
I should have taken
Well,
the
kind of
easy
2.
road.
Since if he had 1 more point, he ties the round and still loses, but... I mean, I can get out. Not like his hand does anything. TLG snapshot? No, the Team Iron is a snapshot. I don't... Did TLG make a snapshot yet this season? Oh, as of today. We got poisons. There's the Poison Brothers. Okay. Yeah, Guara Koshchey has been a thing for about a week now. I know Tailbot played it in the top 16 qualifiers.
Orange is a steel kidney solve.
We have done it now.
Guara in particular, it's a lock. Same reason you played Duragray. Like I was saying a while ago, that I would play like 5 copies of Duragray in that deck if I could. But Guara is just sort of another copy of Duragray.
I'll give you a bloody break, lazy
Yeah, in the Koshchey deck. It's just a really good interactive tool that triggers your thrives. Tried Passy? Nah, this is the first Syndicate deck I've played all season. I don't really care to play the Syndicate piles. Kind of sick of them.
Premium grade won't find any better.
Any new cards? No. Whoreson wasn't in this deck last time I played it. So I can do this and then 1 leader charge.
Call this one the Tekla.
Yes, you! Have you made your offering?
Need Whoreson for drill. Yup. Yeah, I mean, you play the Karen. It's not great, but you play it.
Halt! In the Order's name.
You just need consumes. Like, you gotta play the Crones, too.
That one! He venerates not the fire!
Stand no weaklings. I see no role in it.
Oh, am I just getting Igored? I might just be getting Igored.
These must die.
Sit back, close your eyes. I'll wash it all away.
Guess I'll pay. So it doesn't get paid aid. No tortoise. Yeah, okay. That happens.
Yes, you! Have you made your offering?
I guess the portal probably telegraphs these put. Yeah, I mean these decks do historically just play like 2 fist decks. And if you're not playing units, easier to justify. I don't really know what's going on right now. Oh, I did do this last turn. Why am I? Ugh.
Ah, liquid gold, this.
Okay, cool.
Oh, you've done it now.
My fist deck's purest here is purest in all Novigrad.
Tired? I feel fine. No tortoise.
Next time it'll be personal.
Tribute. It's a fee. Yep. There goes Gellert. Can't kill Lejak. Hey, Ryan. Whoa.
You will answer my questions. Then
I'm expecting him to kill stuff. The difference between 2 and 3 power on these is pretty non-existent. The difference between 7 and 8 doesn't matter either. So just sit on the Sacred Flame. Gwen lost. Oh, did I not? Oh, because the shock. Yeah, yeah.
You are worthy neither of mercy nor forgiveness.
Ends up not mattering, right? It would have just gotten heat waved anyway.
better luck next time, pal.
Yep. So I only have 1 non-fire sworn. But we should be dead here. Nah, because I only have 9 coins post-Helveed. Close. Close. So if I didn't play into the Fizztech, he just gets double Fizztech on something else. I mean, just what the card does. It's inefficient, and in exchange you get the machine gun. It only spends 2 for 2 on your... what is it, 7 for 8? 6 for 7? 6 for 7. I mean, yeah, it's literally doubled. Cards have gotten a lot better since Hold was one of the best cards in the game. Whatever, sure. I mean, sure, welcome to Syndicate. It's sort of how bounty works.
Rather they betrayed the order than bled it dry. Give what we demand, not harm a hair on your wench's head.
I suppose. And the end.
Nothing like some overseas plundering in spring.
The Fallen Knight? Okay. So that intimidates down. I think I'm playing Kong here to try to keep this alive.
Greater donations beget greater blessings.
In Sewer Raiders next. If a bunch of spenders get handicapped like that, you're just outright killing the faction. Like, it would require like a full redesign. Brutal.
How low we have fallen.
Warren's round control against Flurry. I mean, I'm a little concerned about getting pushed. My short round can be kind of rough. No.
Appearances can
Okay.
be deceiving.
Ooh, but I got lucky.
Now this is a life.
Yes, you! Have you made your offering?
Don't you pester me.
Oi, what's that up your sleeve?
Assume that I can take with like a leader charge in the Azure. I didn't do the math, but I assumed that I can. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah.
I'll cleave you in two.
Play Helvetum out of Swarm.
This grimoire. Clear that check. It's under this. Yes, you! Have you made your offering?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Remove his cowl, then his ear!
Yeah, the controller was fine. It works.
Who wants to taste Skelliger Steel?
This gets genotted later. Oh, this gets genotted now. Whoops.
Sorry, don't matter. Sounds like something a midget would say.
I live in the US. complain about anything that's good. Welcome to Gwent. Sometimes people even complain about stuff that's bad.
Mankind is a virus, a plague.
Whoever harvests leech stays in these woods for good. Got it?
I have a lot of nightmare hits. Yeah, okay, you got it. Ugh.
Abandon your false guns.
Nice.
My knights, I need to be like witches. Strong.
We shall do it my way.
Just for Roland? You mean what? I played Roland in round 1.
Let's not get in the way of me axe.
Don't care about Whoreson.
That one, he venerates not the fire.
What are you gonna do, huh?
Spill a bit of drop and I'll put you.
Don't have that many coins to spend. I'm just gonna bump up the Salamandra. He still has an Axie, right? So that'll probably be my last spend on that one. Yeah, I'll just do this now. Could have fished for the... I should have fished for the Whoreson before... It doesn't really matter. Sacred Flame gives me another coin anyway.
Oh, that dancing around. It's not for me.
Oh, nice. Top card. I guess this turn I could have put it on the Abomination. No, if the Gellert dies, I'm not putting it on A-Bomb. The Gellert shouldn't die, though. If the Gellert was gonna die, it would have died already. Cool.
Not your lucky day.
Unleash the squall! Attack!
I'd say like April, May were some of the best homecoming seasons. this play? I got my thinning. One blue coin against Invigorate. It's not truth. The whole fun is zero-sum meme is such nonsense. I can never tell who's saying it ironically, because too many people say it unironically. Just gonna do this.
This will make for prime product.
Oh, really? Scam? He's still not there.
Fist tech never. Why consider this is pounded sugar?
You know what zero-sum means? It means there's a total amount of fun, and if one player is having all of it, then the other player is not having any of it. There's never a way to make it so that there's more than a total of one amount of fun. And like in a game, the players are splitting it. But there's plenty of games where both players are miserable, or both players are having a good time.
Sewers remind me of the fjords back home.
I don't know. He's not traps, he's playing Invigorate. You wouldn't play Invigorate with Oglaze. I don't know what I'm gonna get cheesed by. I'm probably getting cheesed by something. But we'll see. But like, you can't play Invigorate Matic traps. You're not gonna have things to boost. Your MOBA players. It's a really common thing that's said in like Magic circles. I don't know where it originated. It's usually said as a meme, but every now and then you get the unironic use of it.
Purity is purest in all matter.
Action is Matic best in? I mean, Nilfgaard gets to Kingslayer it. ST gets more bombs. ST has, like, reasons to want to play a bunch of specials, too, with Gord. SK has, like, great swords that can take advantage of it. The cool thing about Matic is, like, every faction has a slightly different want for it. Don't care that much about Hideout. Yeah, SY... I mean, SY could be Gord, it's just they have other things they'd rather do for specials. old research paper in game theory that has been debunked. Yeah, I don't know. Sounds like a weird paper.
If we're to murder and pillage to survive, then so be it.
How low we have fallen.
Good night, Wakakas.
Trading, fisting, turn fire, protect us.
Objectively, yeah, I don't know how you would even try. Yeah, but like that's just not how you would ever measure fun. I feel like you're building in the conclusion to your premise. By that logic, every zero-sum game is zero-sum fun. But, like, no one would say that.
Sod off.
Every research paper's made equal, I guess. It just seems like such nonsense that I have a hard time believing that that would be a thing that anyone would assert. Want to list it in your NR Witcher deck? Probably not, but I wouldn't confidently say one or the other way.
Do not make me beg.
It definitely could be correct.
Yes, you! Have you made your offering?
Got business for me?
Maybe he is Agles.
How's you doing business with?
Yeah, sure. I just never thought of game theory as like ever having anything to do with like trying to measure fun. It sounds like a very like just like not what I think of when I think of game theory. It's not a like that's just not what the field is. Yeah, but it was always a mathematical definition.
Nigh is the time of the white frost and white light.
It wasn't really concerned with like actual games.
Call this one the Tekla.
Yeah, when I think game theory, I think like tables and matrices. I took a online game theory course back like first or second year of college. It was interesting. I don't remember most of it. But I can use cool words like Pareto optimality. And in the end, what more do you want out of a class?
I must act, no matter the price.
Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about that. I only know of it from a pure math context. Feels like mixing it with psychology seems very much missing the point, but I don't know what the reasoning for doing that is. Is this similar to Talbot's World Masters list? I don't remember what's in Talbot's World Masters list. It might be. I wasn't using it as a reference when I built it, but maybe I should have.
Greater donations beget greater blessings.
I guess I should. Well, no, if I play this. Yeah, this is actually worse. This is 5. This is 5. Each token is worth 4. Yeah.
Aye, aye, soon as I finish my pint.
The amulet. Think it'll save you? Think again.
When there's 50-point reach, yeah, there's an Oglace. I'm very scared. Okay, well, that means there's no Oglace. Or no, Sayana.
You are worthy neither of mercy nor forgiveness.
Hey, Alex.
Drink this, you'll feel better.
Well, he tried to cheese us. He was unsuccessful.
You just picked a fight
Assumption.
with the
Play
wrong
perfectly
kind of
given the
skeleton.
yeah, I just thought that was kind of the whole point, but again, not super familiar. Is this new faction? Yeah. It's called Syndicate. It's got cards. Sometimes we go really wide and then get tunnel drilled. It's a lot of fun.
Good luck. Not too much.
Can't pull my sewer raiders with this hand. Maybe should have kept one of the traffickers. Then you're like trafficker's disciple to get the 5 coins.
I'll be a household name before long.
Abandon your false gods.
None of these profit, right? I've been liking the poison package. I don't know. Gellert's just such a nutty card. I can't imagine not playing it. Especially in a deck that can easily put units in play. Like, it's just like another wide payoff.
I'm no beggar. I'm an artist.
It's kind of a problem.
Fallen knights, that is who we are.
Give what we demand, not harm a hair on your wench's head.
Figure with Whoreson Syndicate coins. Is it bad that I was unironically considering that for like half my turn? Back when he only had 1.
These marvels, they dazzle. Awe.
How low we have fallen.
These aren't going to be reliable later on. They're not what I want later. They get professored and Whoresoned and shit.
It's been a long, hard road, hasn't it?
Boom.
In the presence of fire.
Ah, longships are overrated.
By denying penance, you confirm your guilt.
Fire cleanses all.
Does that win the rounds? Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Now what? Now we long round them? Good lord. What does that take?
How's you doing business?
I want 5 points off Jackpot. Isn't Cove only like slightly worse? Doesn't that just mean everyone will play Cove instead?
Oh, the digits dropped off. Oh, we can sew it back up.
Oh, nice. I need to be like vigilant.
I would like this to live. He might just go Whoreson click though. Still has 3 poisons. They both peaches. I don't know. Sort of brings it in line with other 4P cards. I don't think it stands out that much compared to. I don't know. I get the Horde condition's easier than other conditional 4P engines, but it's the type of card that tends to be 4P more than 5P. Or at least when it's playable, they tend to be 4P. The only reason to ever put Peaches in your deck was Passiflora. Now it's like kind of just an alright card. So, I should kill that. Now it's out of Whoreson range. Yeah, but like compared to like Master of Disguise, that type of thing.
I can't wait to hear your wicked flesh sizzle.
No,
I'm just gonna pull his boat for him. At least he has no spender in play yet.
Next week.
Everyone's saying pig. Witch Apprentice. My time. Okay. It is queued. No tortoise.
Premium grade, 140 better.
Yeah, I don't know if pig is a fair one to bring up, but pig is a really strong 4P card. Do I care about this Whoreson Jr.? Kind of. Sort of just lost my whole board.
Slow, ain't ya?
Would like that to not happen again. What compares? Nausea Sergeant can grow similarly big. There's a lot of things that double proc it. But obviously it's more vulnerable, because it comes down as a 4 every time. Necker can compete with it, yeah. but again, more vulnerable.
For the sake of humankind, all non-humans must die.
Bannered students, 1 per turn, and then you get extra value if you play casting contests. Assimilate engines are generally worse than Nausicaa Sergeant and require a little more of you. And a little more deck building restriction. Can't just throw them everywhere. The combination of powerful and generic is what makes Pig what it is. And like I mentioned Nausicaa, but Nausicaa's not that generic. I've certainly played Nilfgaard decks that didn't have enough deploys to support it. Whatever.
Product needs to hit the streets at dawn. That clear?
There's a hideout. Let me not forget that. Yeah, I mean, the problem with Necker is just how vulnerable it is. It's so easy to trade up with. You got me.
Whosoever defiles himself with a
He venerates not the
deserves no
fire.
mercy.
I forgot about the Jacques coin. I didn't need the leader yet. Oh, I could do that, yeah. I forgot that was a line. Yeah, from an ally to another unit. Whoops. Whoa, double Gellerts.
This tech never. Why constable this is powdered sugar?
I mean, people who play She Who Knows. He's in a bunch of snapshot lists. Divide. The meta's like not terrible for her either. There's a bunch of decks that she doesn't get easily interacted with, or easily interacted by.
Remove his cowl, then his ears.
The Syndicate decks don't have great answers to her. The NR deck doesn't play a straight up tall removal, they just have a Marg.
Already besmirched your breeches, I presume.
And you have Purifies for that.